For a burning bush encounter to tell me what was true. I missed 1,000 answers, gentle as the rain, while looking for the lightning and avoiding every pain. But you're the whisper after the shout, the truth I can't live without, a steady, low and lovely sound on this holy, quiet ground. The wind may rage, the waters spin about, but I'm anchored to the whisper after the shout. Ooh, yeah. In the patient morning sunlight, in a friend's familiar smile, in the courage that just visits me and lingers for a while. It's not in grand unfolding signs that make the headlines cry. It's in the peace that fills the spaces where my fears used to lie. You spoke the world to life with just a word, it's true. Now you shape my heart with whispers, making all things new. The God who calms the ocean loves to speak in breaths of peace. And in this gentle conversation, all my striving finds release. I waited for the earthquake, for the sky to tear in two, for a burning bush encounter to tell me what was true. I missed 1,000 answers, gentle as the rain, while looking for the lightning and avoiding every pain. But you're the whisper after the shout, the truth I can't live without, the truth I can't live without, a steady low, slow and lovely sound on this holy quiet ground. The wind may rage, the waters spin about, but I'm anchored to the whisper after the shout. In the patient morning sunlight, in a friend's familiar smile, in the courage that just visits me and lingers for a while. It's not in grand unfolding signs that make the headlines cry. It's in the peace that fills the spaces where my fears used to lie. Spoke the world to life with just a word, it's true. But now you shape my heart with whispers, making all things new. The God who calms the ocean loves to speak in breaths of peace. And in this gentle conversation, all my striving finds release. Oh, it's just a word, it's true. But now you shape my heart with whispers, making all things new. The God who calms the ocean loves to speak in breaths of peace. And in this gentle conversation, all my striving finds release.
I searched the distant heavens for a God upon a throne. I studied ancient pages for a truth to call my own. I miss the living evidence with every single breath. The love that's in the in and out, stronger than my death.
You're closer than the air I breathe, a part of me,
the silent, strong,
sustaining force that sets my spirit free. I'll
wanting to
reach far.
You're already here.
You're already here.
The answer to my deepest need,
dissolving every fear.
Closer than the air.
Closer than the air.
The space between the heartbeat and the quiet of my mind, the most constant,
quiet presence
that I ever hope to find. Not a theory or a concept, but a living, breathing friend on whom my whole existence, from start to end, depends. If you ever were to leave me, vanish in that hour. For you are my life, my love, my everlasting power. So I'll breathe in your goodness and breathe out all my care, and rest in this one truth: you are closer than the air.
The distant heavens for a God upon a throne. I studied ancient pages for a truth to call my own. I miss the living evidence with every single breath. The love that's in the in and out, stronger than my death. You're closer than the air I breathe, a part of me, the silent, strong, sustaining force that sets my spirit free. Oh, I don't have to reach far. Yeah, the quiet of my mind, the most constant, quiet presence that I ever hope to find. Not a theory or a concept, but a living, breathing friend on whom my whole existence from start to end depends. If you're closest, a part of me, the silent, strong, sustaining force that sets my spirit free. I don't have to reach far. You're already here. The answer to my deepest need, dissolving every fear. If you ever were to leave me, I would vanish in that hour. For you are my life, my love, my everlasting power. So I'll breathe in your goodness and breathe out all my care. Rest in this one truth: you are closer than the air. You are closer than the
They see the trophy the moment I stood tall, but they don't see the evenings when I feared I'd lose it all. They call me overcomer and they celebrate my climb. If they only knew how many times I've run out of time, but I'm more than a conqueror through you. Not by the battles that I win, but by the grace that sees me through. Every scar becomes a testimony, every loss a different gain. My strength is in the knowing, and
I will rise up once again, 'cause
I'm more than a conqueror through you. Victory's not in never knowing how it feels to break. It's in the sacred moment when I know which road to take. To turn from my own power to the one who holds the keys. To find the truest triumph on my surrendered knees. So let them see the glory. Let them see the light. But the real story is written in the mercy of the night. When the fight was over and the only prayer was please, that's where you built a conqueror,
right on your wounded knees.
So let them see the glory, let them see the light. But the real story's written in the mercy of the night. When the fight was over and the only prayer was please, that's where you built a conqueror,
right on your wounded knees.
sit right on the conqueror. They see the trophy, the moment I stood tall, but they don't see the evenings when I feared I'd lose it all. They call me overcomer, and they celebrate my climb. If they only knew how many times I've run out of time.
But I'm more than a conqueror
through you.
Not by the battles that I win, but by the grace that sees me through. Every scar becomes a testimony, every loss a different gain. My strength is in the knowing I will rise up once again. 'Cause I'm more than a conqueror through you.
The victory's not in
never knowing how it feels to break.
It's in the sacred moment
when I know which road to take,
to turn from my own power
to the one who holds the keys,
to find the truest triumph on my surrendered knees. So let them see the glory,
let them see the glory,
let them see the light,
let them see the light.
But the real story
is written in the mercy of the night.
When the fight was over,
and
the only prayer was please, that's where you built a conqueror.
Right on your
wounded knees.
So let them see the glory,
right on your wounded knees.
Let them see the light. But the real story's written in the mercy of the night.
When the fight was over, and the only prayer was please, that's where you built a conqueror. Right on your wounded Last night's regrets were heavy, like stones upon my chest. I replayed my failures, and I failed to find my rest. But then a subtle golden light began to touch the gray and whisper something to my soul I'd almost feared to say.
Mercy morning, all is new
again.
Your faithfulness is greater than the shadow of my sin.
The past is just a
story
where your grace has had
the final word. And with the dawn, a promise in my spirit is now stirred. It's mercy's morning.
The sun does not remember the darkness it dispels. Your love does not keep record of the story failure tells. You offer not a second chance, but one that's fresh and true. A canvas clean and glowing, painted just for me and you.
It's mercy's morning, all is new again. Your faithfulness is greater than the shadow of my sin.
Last night's regrets were heavy, like stones upon my chest. I replayed my failures, and I failed to find my rest. But then a subtle golden light began to touch the grave and whisper something to my soul I'd almost feared to say. It's mercy's morning, all is new again. Your faithfulness is greater than the shadow of my sin. The past is just a story where your grace has had the final word. And with the dawn, a promise in my spirit is now stirred.
It's mercy's morning. It's mercy's morning.
The sun does not remember the darkness it dispels. Your love does not keep record of the story failure tells. You offer not a second chance, but one that's fresh and true. A canvas clean and glowing, painted just for me and you. This isn't just a party, it's a resurrection day. You don't just wash the stains away, you roll the stone away. And every single sunrise sings the anthem of your heart. That endings are your starting place and finish lines the start. It's mercy's morning. It's the mercy's morning. A quiet of my sin. The past is just a story where your grace has had the final word. And with the dawn, a promise in my spirit is now stirred.
It's mercy's morning. It's mercy's morning.
The day was long, my spirit thin. A noisy war was raging deep within. I laid down every armor, every shield I'd made, and in the sacred silence, my debt was fully paid.
You are my shelter,
My sweet
retreat, where weary souls and mercy meet.
a fortress strong, yet gentle as the dawn. In your arms, my burdens are all gone. The world demands a victory, a constant costly win. It whispers I'm not enough with every losing spin. But you speak a different language, and in tones of perfect grace, you simply ask for my exhaustion to take its rightful The day was long, my spirit thin. A noisy war was raging deep within. I laid down every armor, every shield I had made, and in the sacred silence, my debt was fully paid. You are my shelter, my sweet retreat, where we weary souls and mercy meet. A fortress strong, yet gentle as the dawn. In your arms, my burdens all gone. It whispers I'm not enough with every losing spin, but you speak a different language in tones of perfect grace. You simply ask for my exhaustion to take its rightful place. Ooh. This isn't just a hiding place. Ooh. It's where my strength is made new. Ooh. You don't just give me comfort, you restore my point of view. From a refuge to a home where my heart learns how to stay, finding deeper, sweeter rest with every passing day. You are my shelter, my sweet retreat, where weary souls and mercy meet. Oh, a fortress strong, yet gentle as the dawn. In your arms, my burdens all gone.
I searched the distant heavens for a God upon a throne. I studied ancient pages for a truth to call my own. I miss the living evidence with every single breath. The love that's in the in and out, stronger than my death. You're closer than the air I breathe, a part of me, the silent, strong, sustaining force that sets my spirit free. I don't have to reach far, you're already here. The answer to my deepest need, dissolving every fear. Closer than the air. In the space between the heartbeats, in the quiet of my mind, the most constant, quiet presence that I ever hope to find. Not a theory or a concept, but a living, breathing friend. on whom my whole existence from start to end depends. If you ever were to leave me, I would vanish in that hour. For you are my life, my love, my everlasting power. So I'll breathe in your goodness and breathe out all my care, and rest in this one truth: you are closer than the air. I came in with my solo sorrow, a melody of pain, a heavy lonely rhythm like a slow persistent rain. I found a single empty seat where I could hide my face. Then a stranger's voice joined mine and filled that hollow space. And I found the healing in the harmony when many different stories sing of one great victory. Your spirit moves between us in the chords that we all share, and lifts my single note into a perfect answer prayer. In the healing, in the harmony, my burden didn't vanish, but it found its counterpoint. A tenor for my bass note, a joy to touch my disappointment. We weren't all singing perfectly, or even on the key, but the offering together was what set my spirit free. This is a glimpse of heaven, where every voice will blend, where isolation reaches its eternal end. For you inhabit praises, and when your people sing, you don't just hear the music, you are the song we're in. This is a glimpse of heaven, where every voice will blend, where isolation reaches its eternal end. For you inhabit praises, and when your people sing, you don't just hear the music,
You are the song we're in.
I searched the distant heavens for a God upon a throne. I studied ancient pages for a truth to call my own. I miss the living evidence with every single breath, the love that's in the in and out, stronger than my death.
You're closer than the air I breathe, a part of me.
The silent, strong, sustaining force that sets my spirit.
I don't have to reach far.
You're already here.
You're already here,
The answer to my deepest need.
dissolving every fear.
Closer now.
Closer than the air.
Closer than the air. In the space between the heartbeats, in the quiet of my mind, the most constant quiet presence that I ever hope to find. Not a theory or a concept, but a living, breathing friend on whom my whole existence from start to independent.
If you ever were to leave me, I would vanish in that hour.
For you are
my life, my love, my everlasting power.
So I'll breathe in your goodness and breathe out all my care, and rest in this one truth: you are
closer than the air.
I came in with my solo sorrow, a melody of pain, a heavy, lonely rhythm like a slow, persistent rain. I found a single empty sea where I could hide my face. Then a stranger's voice joined mine and filled that hollow space. And I found the healing in the harmony when many different stories sing of one great victory. Your spirit moves between us in the chords that we all share, and lifts my single note into a perfect answered prayer in the heal, in the harmony. My burden didn't vanish, but it found its counterpoint.
A tenor for my bass,
A tenor for my bass note, a joy to touch my disappointment. We weren't all singing perfectly,
or
even on the key,
but the offering
together was what set my spirit free.
This is a glimpse of heaven, where every voice will blend, where isolation reaches its eternal end.
For you inhabit praises, and when your people